Good morning and welcome to 3 Minutes on Purpose. I'm Jean Davis. Today we're going to talk a little bit about ending well. In Matthew 25:23 it says, "Well done, good and faithful servant." And most of us think of this as kind of an end of life verse. But it also applies to an end of a job, an end of parenting, an end of school, an end of a ministry. And I guess my question today is, how do you purpose to end well? And I personally had a really sweet experience yesterday. Set Free Ministries and Chapel ended well. We had our last physical service. The ministry itself isn't ending, but the storefront ministry church is. And yesterday was an opportunity for people to come together, say their goodbyes, and really purpose to end well. And one of those ways in doing that is sending off the pastoral team with a blessing. In Numbers, there's a really sweet blessing that's called the priestly blessing. And it goes like this. It says that, "May the Lord bless you and protect you. May the Lord smile on you and be gracious to you. May the Lord show you his favor and give you his peace." And when we send people out with a blessing, we send them out on purpose. We send them out with favor. We send them out with grace as opposed to withholding. Sometimes I've noticed in, say, maybe a job ending that those things lack because people are uncomfortable with transition. They're uncomfortable with how to say goodbye. They avoid conflict. So sometimes people haven't practiced or purposed those kinds of skills, and it's challenging for them. But the Bible gives us some really good examples. Paul talks about Timothy and his grandma and his mom and how they passed a blessing on to him. There's another part in the New Testament where it talks about Ananias and Sapphira and how they withheld their blessing and the tragedy that came to them. So it's important that you're purposeful when you come to an end. And so that's kind of what I wanted to challenge you on today. When things are coming to an end in your life, have you asked Holy Spirit, how do I do this with grace? How do I purpose and have intention to make this a blessing and not to live in fear, not to live in, oh my goodness, what if everything falls apart? So I guess I want to ask you, what do you avoid or what do you embrace? How do you plan to be purposeful in closure? And I'd love it if you'd leave me a comment. Thank you. Bye-bye.